What's going on, you sexy bastards, and welcome back to another episode with Whiskey Throttle Foxtrot. Sorry I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I've just been having so many issues with my camera, computer, all the editing software. I'm starting to think it might actually be the camera that might be messed up. It might be malfunctioning a little bit. So yeah, I gotta try to figure out what that whole deal is. I might take it back over to Best Buy and see if they can swap it out, because I do have a little warranty on it. But yeah, I'm still trying to get everything out to you guys as fast as possible. So yeah, but here we are back again, Southern California. Beautiful view, man. I was riding up this road and I just looked over the side and saw this view, and like, this is gorgeous. It's a beautiful day down here. Today is Thanksgiving. So yeah, like, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. I hope you guys have a day full of love and family and friends and all that stuff. So let's just get right to it. Today I have a little surprise for you guys. I was talking to you guys last vlog and telling you guys that I had somebody that was interested in buying my street bike, and if they did that, then I would be getting a dual sport. Unfortunately, that guy didn't actually buy it, but a couple weeks later, another guy hit me up, and he was saying that he has a dual sport that he would want to trade for my street bike. So we met up. He liked my street bike, I liked his dual sport, so we did a swap. And today for you guys, I have this dual sport now in my possession. It is the 2000 DRZ 400. This thing is so cool, dude. Like, it's got these Supermoto tires on it. It's got all the blinker system and all that stuff. It's got the FMF pipe to give me some more power. It's got the front headlight. What's up, dude? Yeah, it's got radiators, because there's some DRZs that are air cooled, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit, because with all the riding that you do, if you're not moving consistently, then you're gonna heat up your bike really quick. It also has pro circuit suspension set up for the sport mode. It's got, what is it? I think it's a Super Sprocket. Yeah, there we go. Super Sprocket. Carburetor, so it's not fuel injected, but whatever, it's still good. But yeah, man, this is the new DRZ dual sport, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this thing. We're gonna find some adventures, and yeah, just go from there. So with that being said, today's topic is actually going to be dual sport versus street bike versus just standard dirt bike. So there is a lot of give and take when you're trying to get a dual sport, or if you're trying to just stick with street bike or dirt bike. So I'm gonna give you guys my opinion of this whole entire topic. Obviously, I started out well, when I first got a bike, I started out on a dirt bike. So dual sports are pretty cool. I like them because you can go off-road with them. So yeah, when it comes to the comparison of a dual sport dirt bike or a street bike, one of the main things that you'll notice the difference is the power. So a power on a street bike, you can get going really quick on a street bike. The top speed on my FC1, when I had that bike, the fastest I ever went on that was 130 miles an hour. I probably shouldn't have gone that fast, but I got there really quick, and honestly, I didn't even notice it. I got up to that speed and I was like, oh crap, I'm going kind of fast, I should probably slow down. But I think overall top speed, I think it's like somewhere around 170 or something like that, so super fast. Dual sports are not going to be nearly as fast as that. I think this bike maybe gets up to like 75, 80, something like that. I haven't really cranked it out, and I don't really have a gauge here either to tell you how fast I'm going, but it's nowhere near how fast you're going to go on a street bike. A second thing that you're going to notice is that on a street bike, they're super heavy, but I mean, that's what you need for something that's strictly on the street. You need something that's going to be able to withstand high speed on the highway, and also wind speed. If you can control the way that the bike moves when you get wind, it's gonna help you out a lot, because then you're not gonna be flying all over the place. Dual sport is going to be a little more heavy than a dirt bike, just because you do need a little bit more weight, like I said, for the street. So then they try to, I think the companies do that on purpose, so that way you get a little bit of weight under you, but it's not too obnoxious for when you get into the dirt. And then dirt bike in general, they're going to be right around 240, 250 pounds, depending on what bike you get. So yeah, there's that difference there. A third comparison, so you would have your miles that you can go on a tank. So on a dual sport and a dirt bike, you can get bigger gas tanks, but typically the stock tank is going to get you right around, I believe it's like 50 to 60 miles before you like really need to think about putting some more gas in it. But then on a street bike, you can get, God, anywhere from 120 to 170 miles is what I would get on a tank on my FZ1. So that's a huge difference there. And then as soon as you start putting bigger gas tanks on your dirt bike or your dual sport, you're gonna just be adding weight onto the bike again. So when you want to be in the dirt, it's gonna be affecting you a little bit as far as weight goes. If you're a big guy though, and weight doesn't bother you, then like it's really not that big of a deal. Another comparison that you can have is the performance. So street bike, strictly for the street, it's going to perform like crazy. It's going to have a bunch of torque, it's going to have a bunch of power, and that's exactly what it's made for. Dirt bike, strictly dirt bike, not dual sport, it's going to perform awesome in the dirt, out in the desert, at the track, wherever you're going. That's strictly off-road. If you're on a dual sport, you kind of have to give it a little bit of leeway, or you kind of have to sacrifice some of your performance one way or the other. So on the street, it performs all right. It's not the best, but it does its job. And the same thing for on the dirt. It does its job, but it's not the best. So dual sports, it really comes down to what you want, really. So bikes in general, whether you're thinking to get a street bike, a dual sport, or a dirt bike, it really just comes down to what you want it to do, honestly. If you're wanting to be able to explore on the street and the dirt, then a dual sport is the right thing for you, and really look into it. There's some dual sports out there that you can buy that are already plated, like a WR450 or a CRF 450X. And if you can get them already plated in California, I would go for those ones, because like me, I'm more of a dirt guy, so I want to have that power when I get out onto the dirt, and I want to have the performance there just with a little bit of extra weight. That's completely fine with me. But yeah, but if you're only going to be on the street, then dude, get a street bike, get a cruiser, get something that's only going to be made for the street. But then also, if you're just a dirt guy, same thing, just go for a dirt bike. It's not worth trying to get a dual sport or something like that if you're not gonna put in the time to get it plated or get your motorcycle license or anything like that. I think these are the biggest things that can come to my mind as far as the comparison goes. So yeah, do your research and get the right bike for you. Okay, all right. Okay, that was my best wheelie so far. Scared me a little bit. I might have to check my underwear when I get home. But yeah, dude, that was cool. Woo! Okay, I'm just winding out the gear doing it in that one though. But holy crap, dude, these houses are crazy. I think I've only been up in this area like maybe once before, but it was at nighttime, so I couldn't see anything. Oh man, I gotta stand up and do a little Titanic Jack and Rose scene here, because my butt is killing me. This dirt bike seat doesn't really work out too well, just because of I think it's made for standing up more so instead of sitting down, because I mean it is still a dirt bike, but yeah, it's got to lean up over the front of this bad girl here. I mean, I guess that's one thing that I can change on this dual sport as well, is the seat. So you can go to Seat Concepts and get a dual sport seat, and apparently DRZ seats are like one of their most popular seats that they sell. Go figure. I didn't even know that dual sports were all that common. I guess Seat Concepts, their most popular seat to sell is for their DRZ 400, so they must have something that's really good. I actually know one of the guys that works there, so I might hit him up in the future to get a dual sport seat for this thing to make my my butt not chafe up on me every time I go riding on this thing. Like I said at the beginning of this video, guys, it's Thanksgiving. Be sure to share that family time with your family. Enjoy the company. Don't be on your phones too much. I know we're like in that day and age to where that's like just kind of what happens. But your family is all there with you guys. They love you. Or if it's not your family, if it's your friends, either way, man, like spend the time with them. It's some quality time that you don't get to have all the time, especially since we're all so busy right now. We got school, we got work, we got all that stuff going on. So spend that time with them. Something that I'm super thankful for. I'm thankful for my my supportive family and friends. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do without their support and their help and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much. I'm also thankful for being able to afford things like this, like the dual sport and dirt bikes, and being able to just explore the world on a motorcycle. It's the best thing in the world. I love it. I've loved it since I was a little kid. So I'm super thankful for that. And lastly, I'm thankful for you guys, the viewers, the subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means the world to me to be able to see that you guys are taking time out of your precious time and spend it watching my videos, and hopefully it's entertaining enough for you guys. Kill some time in the day. I don't know if you guys are at work watching it. I know that I used to be at work sometimes, and I would have my phone set up right in front of me, and I would be watching motovlogging videos, and it would just help pass the time, man. So thank you guys. If you guys are subscribed to me, I love you guys. You guys are the best. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, and you guys can get more of these videos. But if you're just viewing it because it was a suggested video, that's awesome too, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning into it. So happy Thanksgiving. Alrighty guys, so I think I'm gonna call that a motovlog right there. I got some turkey dinner and all that stuff waiting for me at home, so gotta get home, spruce up the house a little bit more, and chow down on some food until I can't take it anymore. My belt buckle bust open and then my butthole can't hold any food back. But yeah, thank you guys so much again. If you guys liked that video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys have a comment on the dual sport, street bike, dirt bike issue, leave me a comment down below. I'll be sure to respond to you guys, and we can talk about this even more and get more people's input on this whole topic. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I will be posting more videos, and yeah, so thanks again, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.
Tell me like a Hellcat.